Well, folks, that's me and Jedi Bill right there. I'm always the handsome one. We all know that. Since I am out here talking to myself right now, I'm going to talk about one of my favorite authors. Now, I came across this book back in 2003 when I was trying to find something to read while I was in Iraq. And so I'm going to talk about this very first book. It's called A Hymn Before Battle. It was written by John Ringo. Now, this takes place in the near future. Hey, Jedi Bill, did you get the link? You can come on up and say hi. Anyway, this takes place in the near future. Well, actually, in the past. So we happen to be in the path of a omnivorous. Hey, everybody loved John Candy, and everybody loves you too, Jedi Bill. Shut up. Happens to take place, and what was I saying? Oh, yeah, in the path of alien invasion. The Earth happens to be in the path of an alien invasion. So these other group of aliens decide to come along and help us out. They show up, and they say, you're in the path of an alien invasion, and you're the only people in our spiral arm of the galaxy who can fight. So we need you to fight for us. And so that's what they do. They fight for, the humans fight for the rest of the spiral arm that we're in. And it turns out that the aliens don't have our best interests in mind. Wow. Hey, Jedi Bill. Welcome to your soup, brother. Is there something wrong with your microphone? All right, no problem. Well, so in the course of the book, a special forces team gets sent off world to a planet that is currently being overrun by the alien invaders. They're called the Posleen. And so the Posleen are omnivores. They eat everything in their path, animal, vegetable, anything and everything. They eat it all. And so they destroy a planet and rebuild it and take territories. They build their own little kingdoms and things. Hey, Richard Tyler Larson, thank you for joining us, brother. Well, I was just talking about science fiction novels. It's a novel idea, but I like it. I read and I listen to books. That's what I do. I also watch TV shows. So in any case, the story actually revolves around two groups of people. The Special Forces group that are off planet trying to find samples of aliens so that the humans can figure out how to kill the aliens without using tons of bullets, which it turns out they have to use tons of bullets. The other part of the story revolves around a short guy. He's 5'2", I think, in the book. And he's super stocky. I mean, he's super weightlifter. He's got muscles out to there, right? All the way out to there. And
testing. Hey, there I am.
There you are, Jedi Bill.
Yeah, yeah, audio technical difficulties. Damn it.
Technical difficulties.
I know I could fix it. I said I could fix it. I could fix it.
Relax, man. I can hear you. It's all right.
Yeah.
Stop beating up on your computer.
My computer's old and dusty and dirty and on its last leg.
All the et ceteras that go along with an old computer, yeah.
It's still putting out.
So this little guy, I say little, he was short, but he wasn't little. Huge guy. Short, huge guy. Does that make sense? Makes sense in my head. I've got a picture of this guy in my head. Anyway, so Mike O'Neill is invited to the planning for the invasion, and he comes up with a mechanized suit that he uses in order to so they create an entire battalion out of mechanized suits. And
I think I've seen that movie starring Tom Cruise.
That's funny. No, this is a book and it's much better.
Oh.
So anyway, the mechanized suit is used, unfortunately, not well, because the commander of the initial battalion of mechanized suits ended up being a light infantry guy, airborne, So he didn't like the heavy infantry suit tactics that Mike came up with during the planning sessions. And so while Mike was on the planet with that mechanized suit division, or battalion, I should say, they got wiped out completely, down to, I think there were 100 people left at the end of the book. And Mike was in charge of about 50 some odd troopers, the mechanized troopers, at the end of the book. Wow. And he detonated an antimatter limpet mine on the side of one of the alien spaceships by hand, and got blown halfway across the planet, got his legs and arm torn off, and survived. That's how good the suits that he designed were. That's how good the suits were. So they liberated that planet at the end of that book. And you know what? It's a great read. Go ahead and check out John Ringo, A Hymn Before Battle. What do you got planned for Jedi Bill?
What? Nothing really.
Parrot Head always sends the best pictures, doesn't he?
Meow.
Yeah. Moira Kitty.
Hello, Moira. Meow.
So you got nothing? Does that mean I get to go on to the next book?
No.
No.
In lighter news, you know Anna, that Star Wars girl. She I guess she pulled something from my play card. No, I like Anna, that Star Wars girl. But she kind of made a mistake, and she got her prints that she was autographing, and she kind of goofed on what they were supposed to be. They were supposed to be Thanos, and they were actually Lord Revan. So yeah, that was kind of she was quite upset about that.
I guess that would be an oopsie, wouldn't it?
It would be too. Yeah, I mean that's a big oops. Anna, don't take from my damn play card. I'm the one who makes all the silly mistakes. You know.
Hey, we all make mistakes.
You know.
Ain't nothing new in that. So you're taking a break from the soup for a while, and yet you're on the soup.
Well, I was in the chat, and you asked me here, and feel kind of more or less obligated to show up. You know,
I'm just laughing. I love it.
Yeah, I know.
You've been keeping it going for almost a year now. When did you start? March? Or April?
May.
Oh, you started in May. I thought it was
May. Okay. The 7th or 8th would be my 1 year.
Right on. There you go. And Parrot Head has joined the chat. Hello, Parrot Head. I liked your latest picture that you posted. Coca-Cola employees after their classroom session to be less white. That was a funny photo. You doing all right, Jedi Bill? You're breathing kind of hard there, buddy.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's just the mic was really close to where I breathe. Sorry about that.
You know, that tends to be the case when you actually have to talk into a microphone.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was just up close and personal and in the face. And in the face!
Well, you are always in someone's face, aren't you?
Am I?
I don't know. Are you?
I hope not.
Nah,
you
you're
my
fine.
Face in front of your face.
You're fine.
Mm.
Hey, you got your thing. Everybody's got their own thing, man.
Yeah. I know. And I've been trying to get set up to do watch parties on my own.
What? Another sparkly vampire movie? I'm not sure we could handle that.
No. I know that's what everybody wants, but I ain't gonna do that garbage.
What? You don't want to do Sparkly Vampires #3? I know you do.
I don't. I really don't. I want to do like History of the World Part 1 and like a movie that I have.
We can't make fun of good movies like that. That would be wrong.
No, but we can have fun talking about them. And like I have on order that I have coming, Johnny Dangerously. We're gonna do I was gonna do a watch party of Johnny Dangerously.
Love Johnny Dangerously.
You know who liked that movie? Admiral liked that movie.
Oh yeah, he did.
And actually, I was a while ago. I was talking to Paula Terfon Simpson. She was on Darth Haster's stream, and after it closed up, her and I talked for about 45 to 50 minutes, I think. We had a good talk.
Hey, Andrea just subscribed to me. Thank you, Andrea, although she's on another stream right now.
Oh, yeah, she's watching The Deadwood.
I was watching The Deadwood.
You were watching The Deadwood?
I was watching The Deadwood. I didn't know Polly was going to overlap.
Oh, he does that. I mean, well, the length of the however long the film is.
Oh, yeah, no worries. Yeah, you know me, Jedi Bill. I don't care. It's just, what, we got 2 people watching right now? So
I don't know. Do we?
And I'm okay with that. And Parrothead does want you to do a sparkly vampire marathon, Jedi Bill.
Well, that's nice for him.
It's nice for all of us.
How is it nice for me? I don't want to go through that hell. I don't.
Oh, come on. You love it. You know you get the most watches doing those watch parties.
Well, I didn't. Well, this last time I really didn't. Because
that is a surprise.
Because I was going up. Well, because I had to go up against Bird of Prey 5, who happened to play Austin Powers on the same day. And if you had your choice, come on, which one are you going to watch? I wanted to be over at Austin Powers watching that movie.
Did have my choice, and I was watching Sparkly Vampires with you.
Oh, thank you. How dreadful. Holy shit.
A lot of people were, as a matter of fact.
He retracted it, but I can still see it.
Schadenfreude. Schadenfreude. Okay, you got to tell me what Schadenfreude means. I don't remember. Mein Deutsch ist bad, ja? Well, what's up, Jedi Bill? What do you got going on?
Other than not a whole lot.
You waiting on the new WandaVision to come out?
Oh shit! Yeah, there's that too.
Oh, you got that coming out
I
tonight.
forgot.
I don't know. When does it drop? Any idea? Like 2:00 in the morning for us or
About
something?
1 a.m. our time, I think.
1 a.m. our time? Yeah, that's about when I'll be wrapping up anyway, so that's cool. But yeah, you know me, I'm a novel guy. Although I do like watching science fiction too. What's your favorite science fiction movie, Jedi Bill? I'm not talking horror. I'm not talking that. I'm talking science fiction, like hard
science fiction. There's so many. There's so many good ones. Jeez, that's a hard one. You know.
Yes, Schadenfreude. Taking delight in others' misery. That's right. I forgot about that. Okay, thank you, Parrot Head. I appreciate it.
How about Last Starfighter?
Last Starfighter was good, man.
How about another one that I want to do a watch party of? Enemy Mine.
You know, I would love to make fun of Enemy Mine. I have to be perfectly honest with you. It's a great movie, don't get me wrong, but
Mickey Mouse?
Yeah. I don't think I could watch it now. I watched it when I was a kid. I don't think I could watch it now.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
And well, I don't know. I've seen that story so many times.
I have a copy, and I want to share with you all.
And all I see is white. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
That's because white.
I know the light is glaring off of it. No big deal. Enemy Mine was a good movie. I'm not saying it wasn't a good movie. I'm just saying I don't think I could watch it now without making fun of it. Because so many science fiction shows have that same trope in it, you know, where you crash land with an enemy agent or something like that. And you don't speak the same language, and eventually you learn to trust one another and blah, 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 blah. It's just a science fiction trope now. So,
okay, well, then Enemy Mine was the first when they did it.
Well, they weren't the first, but they were the most popular, yeah.
Okay.
And Carlo Albanese is here. Hello, he says, Carlo. Hail Kuroga.
Yes, hail Kuroga.
And he hopes everyone is as well as can be. Are you as well as can be, Jedi Bill?
Do I have to answer that?
Hey, it's open lines, man. You can do whatever you want.
Let's just say, leave that open to speculation.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm almost out of booze, so I'm going to have to head into the kitchen and refill my drink here in a few minutes.
Oh, good God. Okay, well. Let me know when you get enough to
no, I'm not heading that way right now. So the second book in the legacy of the Aldenata is called Gust Front. Now, the same Mike O'Neill who got his legs and his arm torn off in the first book, the Galactic Empire has the ability to regrow arms and legs, right? So they do that for him. And they send him over to the 555th Infantry. And the 555th Infantry has become mechanized or a suit, mech suit infantry battalion, right? So you all right, Bill?
Yeah. That was the dog.
Oh, that was the dog.
Dog
Okay.
making noises.
So in this one, they're supposed to be training up because the Posleen are not supposed to land on Earth for about 5 years, right? So they're supposed to have 5 years to train up, but Mike knows better. Mike knows better, so he trains his battalion from the very beginning. As soon as he gets there, he starts marching them through their drills and stuff. And he's harassing the Pentagon constantly, trying to get suits and armaments and everything that he needs to get his troopers fit and ready to fight. And then later on in the book, he gets called back to Washington again. Yep. Or was it down to... Yeah, it was Washington, right? Where he has to design suit tactics and things like that for what they want to do. What Mike and General Horner wanted to do was secure the elevations, right? So you got the Appalachian Mountains and you got the Rocky Mountains, and they wanted to secure those and let the plains go, right? So the coastal plains and the inland plains, they wanted to let those go. So they wanted to grow enough food and grab as much stuff as they could and hoard it into the mountains. Well, politics. So they had to figure out a plan to guard the cities of the coastal plains. And lo and behold, 4 years early, the Posleen land and they start ravaging the East Coast. Oof. They just start marching up and down the East Coast. So at this point, Mike O'Neill has to take his battalion and defend Washington, D.C. And boy, I tell you, man, there is not a better writer out there for military science fiction right now. I absolutely love listening. Reading them initially and now listening to them. And Lucifer Chavez has joined us. Hello, Lucifer.
Yes, hello, Lucifer.
Thank you for being here. I got into military sci-fi about 15 years ago. And wait, when was 2003? Holy crap, 18 years ago? Seriously?
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay. I can't believe it's been that long. You know, I was sitting there with my mom today, and I was thinking to myself, I said, I went to Bosnia in 1998. And then I thought to myself, I've got kids. I've got kids who are my age when I went to Bosnia. That ain't right. It just ain't right, man, I tell you. Anyway, time marches on, right?
Mm-hmm. It does. Are you excited or worried about the new Dune coming out later this year?
Yeah. I thought everybody was tired of hearing me talk about Dune.
I was just curious.
Well, the basic storyline, of course, is this, right? You've got the Atreides family from Caladan, the planet of Caladan, which is, 80% water or something like that. So there's a lot of fishing and a lot of seagoing commerce and stuff. And Koli Hand has joined us. Hello, Koli Hand. Thank you for being here. Parrothead says the best piece of military fiction was a TM. What's a TM, Parrothead? You gotta elaborate on that. I'm not sure.
I'm worried about that one.
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, Dune. Yeah, Caladan. The planet Caladan. And so during negotiations at some point, the Harkonnen family was supposed to lose the spice planet of Arrakis, which is what the locals call Dune, right? And so Arrakis is the only source of spice in the entire galaxy. And spice is what gives everybody their prescient or their future seeing ability. And so there's no space travel without the spice. There's no truth reading without the spice or anything like that. And so it's not very well explained in the 1984 movie. I mean, it's explained, but if you haven't read the book, you're kind of lost. So I'm hoping they go a little more in depth.
Okay.
In depth in this in the movie coming out this year. But yeah, explaining why the spice is so important to the galaxy, right? So then it's the spice melange, and as we all know, melange means multiple spices, but in this case, it's just the one spice, and I'm not going to give anything away. It's created by the worms. I think there's supposed to be a TH after the P. I may be mistaken. Oh, Mentats at Dune. That's a good one. You get to learn how the Mentat order of the Bene Mentat were created. See, there's a bunch of different orders, right? You got the Bene Gesserit, who are the women who have a breeding program to create a superhuman. You've got the Bene Talelax, who learn how to create clones. You've got the Bene Mentat, who learned how to think like computers. Or I should say, they got rid of all the computers, and so the Mentats are the ones who do all the calculations for all the great houses. So you have to have a Mentat if you're going to be a great house, or a minor house, as a matter of fact, in the Landsrod. In any case, so those prequel books, it's kind of neat to see how the Sword Masters of Ganaz were created. It's neat to see how the Spacing Guild was created, that kind of thing. But honestly, those were established characters in the original novel of Dune. So this movie should not go crazy in depth on how all of the houses that rely on the spice were created. At least I hope they won't, because there's too much story to tell, and they're already breaking it up into two parts. So what you're going to see this year, if they release it this year, is the first half of the first book. And it ends, the movie this year is going to end right there when the House Atreides is betrayed, and House Harkonnen comes in and takes Dune by force from House Atreides. So we'll see how that happens. See how that goes.
Yeah.
Because this first movie is just establishment. The second movie is where you see Paul Atreides become the Kwisatz Haderach, and Lady Jessica becomes a full Reverend Mother while she's pregnant.
I love that old 84 version with Kyle MacLachlan.
Kyle MacLachlan.
Yeah.
McLaughlin.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't really go into detail with his sister, do they? I mean, not really. She
Not
was
really.
completely awakened in the womb with all of the Reverend Mother's
Yeah.
memories. So she was a full-grown human adult when she was an infant, looking up out of her cradle. And they really don't go into that in the movie. They just say she was born with a bunch of memories. Well, yeah, but you got to understand these are memories that go back hundreds of generations for the Bene Gesserit.
Mm-hmm.
So she had full on adult experiences. She remembered when some of the some of the people on different planets were born and compared Paul's children to them. Mm-hmm. And everyone in the CHs, the desert caves that they lived in, did like warding gestures and stuff and backed away from her when she said that. It's like, yes, of course he does look like that, but you're not supposed to know that. You're only 5 years old. How many men tats to run Cyberpunk on Ultra?
I don't know. I don't know Cyberpunk. Do you know Cyberpunk?
I was going to say I have no idea what Cyberpunk is.
It's one of them their video games.
Oh, well, there's your problem.
It's one of them their video games that I can't play because I don't have a PS4 or a Xbox X, whatever number they're on, letter they're on. I don't have, and I don't have a decent PC. Yeah, so eventually, maybe I'll be able to, but until that time,
I just never liked video games much. That's all.
Well, that's one of the things I'm hoping to do if I ever can build my dream computer. It be gonna be a doozy, yes. Be a doozy.
You're gonna build one yourself, or have someone build it for you?
No, I'm gonna build it myself.
Jeez, you really would be better off just going out and buying one. You know that, right?
No. I can. What? You don't think I can do it?
I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm not saying you can't do it, Jedi Bill. I'm not saying you're not capable of doing it. What I'm saying is you're better off just going out and getting one, because then you buy a decent gaming computer, you can play any game you want to. You don't have to have the ultimate super latest cabinet. You don't have to have the super ultimate latest motherboard or the 18 layer processor or anything like that.
It helps though.
I mean, I did have my brother build this computer that I'm working on now, but that's because it was cheaper in the long run to have him build it. But he didn't use premium components. So even though mine is a gaming computer technically, because I was supposed to be playing World of Warcraft with him, and I played about 6 hours of World of Warcraft and went, oh, that's why I'm not a gamer. Right. Okay, bye. Handed my account off to my son. I said, here, now you're the magic mage or whatever I am.
I bet you he loved you for that one.
Well, yeah. He and my other son are still playing the game, so.
Where is the Digit 11?
Digit 11 is living with his mom now.
Oh.
Yeah. It's no big deal.
He doesn't stream very much anymore.
Oh, he's not?
I haven't seen him put out any new content.
Well, there's not a lot of privacy at his mom's house.
That would do it.
I think he's sharing a room with his brother. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. Anyway, whatever. In any case, yeah, there's not a lot of time, not a lot of privacy, and his mom is making him study, school and stuff. Ugh. So he's been super busy with actual life stuff versus me. I've been busy with life stuff and trying to keep this internet thing going. So
could you put yourself in his shoes, and you're going to high school, and you're living in a COVID-19 world?
I couldn't imagine. I mean,
yeah.
Honestly, when they put metal detectors in and put a great big wrought iron fence around the school, I thought to myself, I said, you may be growing up in the wrong neighborhood.
Oh, I never experienced any of that.
And remember, they all live in California. Oh. And so they're not even allowed to go outside their house without a mask on. Are you kidding me? Really? I am so tired of this. Just get it over with, please. But no, I couldn't even imagine being a teenager now without the COVID. So I have no idea. No clue whatsoever what he's going through. Yes, we were talking about the film from 1984. And, well, I was talking about the novel. Jedi Bill was talking about the movie with Kyle MacLachlan.
Kyle MacLachlan.
And, well, I could go on about Dune, but I'm sure everybody's tired of hearing me talk about it.
What else?
Starship Troopers. Okay, we can talk about Starship Troopers. Thank you, Jedi Bill. That was a wonderful movie.
I wasn't going to talk about it. Okay.
You've seen the movie, though, haven't you?
Of course.
Did you like it?
Of course. We didn't read the books.
Carlo Albanese. I was talking about the film class of 1984. I'm not sure what is that? The film class of 1984.
Film class. Film class. Yeah.
Yeah, the first movie. Yeah. Dune with Kyle MacLachlan. I just like saying the name. It's supposed to be said Kyle MacLachlan, but I still like saying Kyle MacLachlan.
Hey.
I just like saying it that way.
I bet you I could get Big Daddy like that. Big Daddy to show up.
Okay, get Big Daddy to show up.
All right, hang on. He probably still awake. It's morning that time in Scotland.
Carlo, Michael J. Fox was not in Starship Troopers or Dune. I don't recall seeing Michael J. Fox in either one of those movies. Now, the funny thing is, I really like Starship Troopers, the movie, to sit down, turn my brain off, and just go, lots of explosions and stuff. I like it. Ooh, look, boobs. So I really like the movie for what it is. It's a movie that's just meant to be an action movie, and that it did not make claims to be anything else. So I really like Starship Troopers as a movie, as its own separate thing. I just, so they used the name recognition. Now, it was not a super popular book before the movie came out, but Robert Heinlein had written Starship Troopers back in the 50s, and it was an absolute masterpiece of uh, prose. I mean, it was just brilliant.
And hello, Richard Tyler Larson. What's up, man?
Oh, Class of 1984. Oh, that's a movie? I had no
Yes,
idea
it's a
that was a
movie.
movie.
Yes, it's a movie. It's a trauma film. It's a trauma film. It's one of them B movies.
I like trauma movies. I've never seen that one though. Oh, that's cool though. I like it. Well, I like the idea of it. The fact that it's a trauma movie makes it funny already. I think, yeah, Tromeo and Juliet, I think, is the last one I saw. And I don't even remember it that well. I think that must have been before I was married. Then once I got married, I stopped watching all the stuff I liked to watch. I was being a good boy. I was a good boy for 15 years. I'm still a good boy. Yeah, yeah. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. No to me, no to me.
Yeah, turned all what 40, 44?
Yeah, Richard Tyler Lawson. I know. I'm totally aware of what it feels like to stream for too long. I think Jedi Bill is too, but he won't admit it.
Me? Nah. Never. Never.
Don't
I'm the
you
guy.
dare do another 48-hour stream, Jedi Bill.
No, we've discussed this. It will be 77. Don't wait with me. Not 77, 72. 72 hours.
Me, math good. Me, Jedi Bill.
Nobody asked you.
Even the cat disagrees.
Nobody asked you, Midnight. Nobody asked you.
Oh, Jedi Bill.
Yes.
What are we to do with you, my friend? What are we to do with you?
I don't know. Well, you guys do it all. Anyway. Whatever I say doesn't even matter. So.
Can't share my own stream on Twitter. That's a problem.
Why can't you?
I don't know why I can't. It just says I can't share it. Something went wrong.
Okay.
I hope I haven't been blocked. Oh, I hope I have been blocked. That'd be wonderful.
Let me do it.
Well, you know, I put the link to the YouTube in the Twitter group chats, and I also put the link to the StreamYard in there, by the way, yeah. Everybody in the everybody in the chat, by the way. I put it in the group chats on Twitter. Huh. That's weird. Look at that. Let me try it again, see what happens.
Well, if I do it first.
Nope.
I got it. I got it.
Something went wrong. That's what it said. Dun, dun, dun. Although I have to admit, I did.
It went out. Mine went out. Yeah.
Oh. Weird. I wonder if you get notifications when Twitter doesn't work for you.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't care.
What? I'm Batman. Are you Batman?
Hey, don't worry about it, Richard. Go ahead and get yourself some sleep and some food, man.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's been tearing it up, right?
Oh yeah, been tearing it up like crazy. Oh goodness. Ow! My spine shouldn't pop like that. Oof.
It kind of gets like slow. Plus, you got to compete with one division.
Nah, I don't compete with anybody.
Oh, okay.
I really don't. I mean, seriously, I do this for fun. I don't do it for likes or shares or subscribers or anything like that.
You're competing with people watching. What I meant was, why people watching other things. There's, people are spending their time elsewhere.
My very first Bible study stream, I talked to myself for half an hour because I didn't realize I hadn't gone live.
Mm.
and then I went live and I turned the microphone on and I was like, "Ooh, my bad, everybody. I've been talking to myself for half an hour." Everybody makes mistakes, man. Everybody does. Everybody. Oh, there you go. Is that spaghetti with meat sauce, Richard, or is it just spaghetti noodles? A little bit of butter, a little bit of crushed garlic. Actually, that sounds pretty good. Damn. And I had steak for dinner. Well, what are you going to do? No, I really don't eat much anymore. I mean, I tried, obviously. I've tried multiple times to eat what I used to be able to eat, and I can't do it. I get sick. It stopped coming up, of course, so that's good because I've been very careful about how much I eat. I eat a very small portion of every meal, and that's ragu, okay, in a jar. Oh, ouch. I really am going to have to record a video on how to make a bolognese sauce, aren't I?
You didn't do that already?
I don't think so.
And you just definitely did. You drew your the animation for your
yeah, shrimp
like
scampi.
an animation?
Shrimp Scampi's up. It's posted.
No.
He did an intro and he did. As a matter of fact, let me pull that intro up and see if I can find it real quick.
Okay.
Where did I put it?
Probably.
Yeah, there you go.
In your video clip section on your brand, whatever.
Hold on, I gotta share this. This is awesome. Yitzy did this one for me.
Okay.
Share video file. I wonder if that'll work.
No, just go to your brand, and you. Yeah, that's the one.
Cooking with Mr. CCDV.
See, there. That's all you need to do is go back, or you can give it to me, and I'll edit that in for you.
Huh? Oh no, it's already done, man. The shrimp scampi video has been posted for a while.
No. The audio part. Jeez.
What audio part? Oh, I didn't share the audio?
No. What you just said. I'm talking about the voiceover where you say cooking with, where it's your voice.
Oh, my voice saying cooking
Yeah.
with Mr. CCDV.
Yeah, that's what I meant. You just did a little dub over. It's just like a soundbite, like recording for R&R or something, and then you just edit and you put it over the video.
Cooking with Mr. CCDV. I'm sure I could do it myself, but I'm not going to. It's no big deal. I like it. I like it the way it is.
All right. That's fine.
Yeah, you got Buttery and Panny introducing me. I love it. I hope you can figure out which is which is buttery and which is panny.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you figured that out already.
Yeah. Okay.
The one that's melting is butter.
Yeah, I've got it figured.
Sorry, no,
You're a funny guy.
When I was making that video, I actually impressed myself.
You did? How'd you do that?
Well, I know how to make shrimp scampi, and I know how to make, a whole bunch of other dishes, but I hadn't had shrimp scampi in so long. And so, I took my time and I got everything prepped and I did all the steps as I could real quickly. And so when I finally took that first bite of the shrimp, I was like, oh my God, this is so good.
Mm-hmm.
So I hadn't had it for so long. I hadn't made it that way ever. Like, okay. It'd be real nice to have, a bunch of cooks come up with recipes for me. That way I could be surprised every time I do a recipe. Or better yet, have people prepare stuff for me so I could start doing like TV time stuff. Like it took me forever to clarify the butter because I did a whole pound of butter. So it took me like 45 minutes to clarify it. I was like, damn, it's the right way to do it. But I should have just did these as two separate videos. How to clarify butter, how to make shrimp scampi. Instead, I combined them both.
Okay. But didn't you do one with clarifying the butter where you did it in the microwave?
Yes, but that was chicken piccata, and I wasn't worried about the butter burning.
Oh, okay.
So I left all the milk solids in the butter, and the water, of course. So I wasn't worried about it snapping or popping either, which is why I didn't worry about clarifying it properly. Basically, what I did was separate the milk solids and the butter and the butter fat and the water in the microwave. That's all I really did. So when it came to doing the shrimp scampi, because I knew it was going to take a while to, soften the vegetables and cook the shrimp and make the butter sauce, I really needed the butter fat itself. So I had to clarify the butter. I had to get the water out of there. I had to get the butter solids out of there. Otherwise, it would have turned into bleh. And nobody wants to eat bleh. Although most people do eat bleh, and they don't even know it. Mm-hmm. You go to McDonald's, you might as well drive through the drive-thru and you say, hello, I'd like a double bleh, please.
Yeah.
Or you go to a chain restaurant and you sit down and you go, I'd like the tour of bleh, please. I went to one of those chain restaurants once. Yeah. I said, no, I've been to that particular chain restaurant multiple times. But I went there and I sat down and I said, I'd like to have a Cabernet Sauvignon. And the server said, okay. And she wrote it down. She left. And when she came back, it was white wine. And I went, this is Sauvignon Blanc. She said, yeah, that's the only Sauvignon we have. And I said, do you know what Cabernet is? That's the only Sauvignon we have. Okay, that's the only Sauvignon you've got.
Yeah.
But it's Sauvignon Blanc. It's not Cabernet Sauvignon. Please tell me you've been a server here for a month at most. Mm-hmm. Most people just say cab. Okay. That's not what I said, though. You really should know your wines if you're going to be in a restaurant like this serving wine and Italian food.
Yeah.
I think most people have guessed what restaurant it was.
The Olive Garden.
Don't say it. Don't say Olive Garden on my stream.
Why?
I have no idea. They're really inconsistent between restaurants. So, I mean, sometimes you get. Sorry, I just read the chat there, just above Richard. Lucifer said, "You could invite me, but then I'd send all them church folks running." Sorry, that made me laugh.
Yeah.
Anyway, one place didn't use any salt in their water when they boiled their noodles. One place, obviously, the server didn't know her wines. So, and then another place, of course, didn't use salt in their sauces and things like that. It's just really inconsistent across the country. I don't know if they have regions or if they just hire the cheapest cooks they can find, but their food really is inconsistent all over the country. So I was really disappointed. Well, I've been disappointed multiple times going to that restaurant.
Oh, yeah. Shitty.
Oh, I know. I was making fun of Jedi Bill earlier for that, Thomas Potts. Yeah. No soup for a while, and here he is, right?
I dropped by the chat to say hello, and then you said come up, and I said, oh well, okay, I'll come up for a little bit, and here I am. Here I still am. What you gonna do?
Well, I tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna hold down the show for me while I go refill my drink.
Oh, okay. We can do that.
We are 1 hour in, folks. I'm going to leave it up to Jedi Bill. I'm going to mute my microphone and go refill my drink, and I will be right back.
What's up, Thomas Potts? Yeah, I'm here. So, what of it? Now it's more soup. It's more like the soup because we're CCDV's here and I'm here. See, it's always, quit any chat groups recently? No, not to my knowledge. Why do you ask that, by the way? Thank you, Carlo. Thank you, Carlo. I try to be. Maybe I'll be back sooner than you guys think. I do want a little break. I am quite burned out, but here tonight's tonight, and tomorrow will be tomorrow. You feel terrible. What do you feel terrible for, Carlo? I think talking about leaving the Twitter group. Well, okay. Now, Thomas, to be honest, I think I hit a button by mistake where it came on and I accidentally hit leave conversation. Well, I didn't mean to hit that button. I don't know how it came up. It happened, and I tried to get myself back in, but I couldn't get myself back in. Okay? Oh, so, yeah. Another Jedi Bill 797 moment, Yes, I'd be checking. I'd be I'm not going to finish saying what I'm not going to finish what I'm saying for any of you to clip or to harp on. No. I'm not going to say it. You've been so depressed this week. Nothing has changed. Angry at work, at the home, but have improved your home situation. Sorry to hear that, Carlo. We're here to make it better, right? I'll try my best. That's all I can do. You've been back at your mom's for years and feel like, don't feel like that, Carlo. Do not feel like that. You're a human being. Hey, Gary of Pop Culture Minefield, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Yeah, it was like we're almost calling it a night here, and I'm like, yeah, they sent an invite. I guess I'll drop in for a few minutes.
Wonder how I did that, filling his drink. That's impressive, Mr. CCDV.
Oh, I didn't unmute myself.
He's like, how did you do that when you're filling your drink?
No.
Quite impressive. Did I teach
am
you some
embarrassed,
Jedi
I tell you. United States Army combat medic. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Yeah, buddy. I even did a Starfleet one. Hold on, let me get that avatar up there. Boom, there we go. Done. And boom. I put my
right on.
That was the fattest guy in a Starfleet uniform I could find to put my head on.
You made me change my avatar.
But
I was a combat lifesaver on my first 3 deployments.
68 whiskey. What were you?
No, combat lifesaver. You know the 3-week course that you guys teach.
Oh, that, yeah. It's like basically anybody who's infantry is basic combat lifesaver.
Yeah, but I got to stick people with needles.
That's fun. When I was in training, I was the human pincushion because they found out that I have no issue with being stuck with needles.
Oh, I know. After every combat lifesaver class, I would go home and my arms would be bruised all the way from the back of my hand up to my elbow every time.
I have a couple of nightmare stories, but I won't. I'll share them for another time. We're saving for another time. It's late. I'm tired.
No, fair enough. I'll be doing earlier.
This is my giant mechanical penis.
Oh,
wow. We changed subject real quick on that one.
Look, I've been hanging out with Fat Steven Seagal all fucking week.
Well, that would explain it. Yeah,
he gets me so. I love him. I love him so much. But he gets me so fucking filthy. We were doing a show last night. It was an 80s episode. We were supposed to be talking on Fanzine about nothing but 80s stuff, dealing with H.P. Lovecraft. I think we got 5 minutes. It's a 2-hour show, 5 minutes of Lovecraft. The rest was just instigation by Fat Steven Seagal. He triggers the fucking idiot in me, and I just start going with him. And we went off on so many tangents. And Yeti Cast is like, I don't even know what to call what we're doing. I said it's called stream of consciousness. It's like we're just like rolling ADD straight ahead. And go wherever it takes us. Fuck it, you know.
That's as a matter of fact, when Jedi Bill and I started this stream, we nearly considered calling it Off the Rails instead of the soup.
Because it really, if you're even mildly ADD, you're going to go off the rails. And you know, and I was corrected the other night. Well, supposedly corrected. I don't fucking care. Somebody told you, I actually think like you're ADHD. And I'm like, I don't fucking care. We called it ADD. ADHD meant hyperactive, and I wasn't hyperactive. I have a hyperkinetic brain. My brain works faster than other people's. It's constantly going. And so it made me a natural for doing comedy for a while. And I'm also really enjoy doing improv.
And Mad Mardigan has joined us. Hello, Mad Mardigan.
Hey, Mad Mardigan.
I don't see him. Where's he at?
No, he'll be here in a few minutes.
He's
Oh,
in the
okay.
chat.
Oh, I see over in the chat. And Parrot Head's here. Hey, hey, buddy, how you doing?
Short attention span theater. Yeah, we miss the Admiral very, very much. And no, he always said he started off the rails. That way we couldn't go off them.
Yeah. If you start off the rails, you're never on them.
Don't worry if we haven't offended you. Don't worry, we'll get to you yet.
Oh my God! Like last night, I'm telling you, he triggers me, and I said some stuff, and people are like going, "Whoa, Gary's getting canceled," and I'm like going, "You guys were saying some of the most fucked up racist shit," and I just said, "You know, I've got Jewish blood in me. I can say something about the Jews." Because I talked about the negative aspects of Jews owning Hollywood, and
hey, baby,
it was
you got any Jewish in you? You want some?
You want some? A little Irish? I'm like mostly Celtic, and one of my best friends when I was a paramedic got out of the army, Ed Schwartz. Schwartz.
May the Schwartz be with you.
His dad was an amazing guy. I love the guy. Total what do you call it? Fake psychic guy. But he did readings and stuff up in Washington, Seattle, Washington. And Ed was my paramedic partner on most of the rides. I had other partners, but he was predominantly my partner when we hit out and take calls.
I bet he was your partner.
Yeah,
when you weren't taking calls, you were in the back of the ambulance having fun with your partner, weren't you?
You know what? And he was cut. He was clean. But Ed had bright red hair, ginger, freckles. And when you looked at his face, he looked so Hebrew. He had such a prominent schnoz. And my nickname for him, the first day I met him, was McJew. And he thought it was great. And that's all I ever called him. Hey, McJew.
How many people coming in thought that was his real name, too?
Jews in space. Yes. I love
Jews in space. Now that Pearhead said that, I honestly think that Jim Henson may have done that on purpose. Pigs in space.
Stole it right from Mel Brooks. I wouldn't be surprised. Nobody better to steal from than Mel Brooks. Well, early on, it's like by the time he hit Men in Tights, it was over. It was over.
It's all right, Mad Mardigan.
I love that movie. I like that.
Apparently, Jerry is a Jew, so we get to say that kind of thing.
Just a wee bit of a Jew. Mostly Irish. It's like in the cassette. It's like I've always joked, my cousins love it when I make this joke, and my siblings too. I said, I'm an Irish Roman Catholic. We've got lines of the Irish going back on both sides of my family into the 1600s. And then one filthy fucking kraut fucks his way into our family, and I get stuck with his name.
Wow.
Yeah, the Cassell name. I hate the Cassell name. I actually considered legally changing my name to the Irish side. Well, the many different Irish sides of our family. So many names to pick from. Scottish too. And I stuck with Cassell because I was afraid it would hurt my dad's feelings. So,
you poor guy.
Fucking Germans. There's a group of people you can make fun of and nobody will say anything.
Yeah.
Fucking crowds. Let's see, when's Mad Mardigan getting in here?
I don't know. But it's going to be an interesting conversation when he does.
And I just linked the GoFundMe for Admiral Doom, and because it's still open. If you want to pin that, Mr. CD, you can.
Well, you stuck it in there. No, I honestly don't know if it's active now or not.
No. Yes, it's active.
What, the GoFundMe? Why would it still be active? The funeral's over.
Well, they still need to pay for stuff.
Okay. Is somebody taking over his account for him?
Yeah,
his wife is handling stuff.
Good, because I thought I saw a post the other day, and I was like, what?
Yes, his wife is, Richard had, Mr. Oliver Doom had so many things already pre-programmed that they'll be going until almost the end of April.
Yeah, I think that's great. For years, I kept my brother Michael's Facebook account going.
And Carlo Albanese says, is it still paranoia if it's proved to be true?
The answer is it is no longer paranoia.
But what are we paranoid about? Masks? The vid? Are we still paranoid about the vid? You're a medic, Jerry, right? So tell me, how big is a viri?
Well, it depends. They vary in sizes, but I got into an explanation with one of my buddies because they were using that whole here's the size of this virus and here's the size of the hole for the masks, and the virus can get through it. And I said, yeah, but you're not considering the fact that 90% of that virus is being carried on mucus.
Right. So every time you wipe your nose and touch something on the shelf, there you go.
Well, there's that. But the fact is, when spittle leaves you, you're not just spitting out the microbe, you're also spitting out mucus that surrounds and covers those viruses. So it makes it harder for those things to go through the mask. But the whole double mask thing is just, I'm sorry, I want to say the R word, but it's mentally deficient.
Deficient. Yes, I like deficiency. Hey, Mad Mardigan, what's happening,
Mad,
brother?
I haven't seen you in a few days, man.
Hey, Mad Mardigan.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Hey, guys. Yeah.
Last time we were on, I can't remember who we were hanging
Yeti.
with. Was it Yeti? Yeah.
Yeah.
So how's it going, man?
It's going, man. It's going. Just doing my things.
Are you in Texas?
Mm-hmm. Born and raised.
Oh, what part?
I was born in East Texas, raised in East Texas, near Tyler.
Yeah, I spent some time in Texarkana. I liked it where I was at, though. I liked it in San Antonio.
Yeah, that's where I live now.
I love San Antonio, man. I was stationed there for a while, and I grew to love that place. The Riverwalk was awesome.
When you're young,
had a lot of girls. Had a lot of girls. Let me tell you, there, pal.
That is a good point, Thomas Potts. It's been 30 years, man. Holy crap! Can you believe it's been 30 years?
Shit, no.
That road to hell.
I was at Fort Sam a couple of years after I got injured in Iraq. They sent me there, so I was there until medically retired.
Which is one of the best ways to be retired from the military.
Oh,
but
for sure.
Having to be retired.
Well, yeah. I mean, it would be nice.
What percentage did they give you?
Let's see, from the Army, like 70.
Damn!
Wow. That's a good
what's really great about it too, and you know this, is that as you get older, it can sometimes get worse, and so your percentage can actually go up. They reevaluate you.
The Army was awful nice to me. They gave me 10% medically separated me.
Wow.
And they kept the other 90%?
For themselves, I'm sure. Well, my ex-wife managed to spend all the money that they gave me for the separation. So,
oh, that doesn't sound like an ex-wife at all.
No.
Yeah, she wasn't ex at the time.
But what was your MOS?
19 Delta. I was a Cap Scout.
How about you, Mr. CCDV?
92 Fox and then 51 Charlie.
Ooh, because we all have a Rolodex of MOSs.
Yes, everybody knows, right? I was a
I was-
fueler and then I was a
91
contract
Alpha.
specialist.
I was 91 Alpha, became a 91 Bravo the following year because they stopped the 91 Alphas, and then 68 Whiskey when I processed out right before.
Yeah, that's medics now. Yeah, there's
Yep.
still 68 Whiskey.
68 Whiskey.
Yeah.
And but the reason why they're upped is because of there was additional training that's required, including the field surgeries. Even though we got trained in it, the medics today are just far more advanced in the combat surgery.
Yeah, I mean, most of it just depends on you know, it can vary from medic to how actual good they are. Like we had some great ones, we had some not so great ones. Yeah, we had a couple that were scared.
New guys. All right. Yeah.
I have to be honest with you. I haven't been keeping up with the news. Are we still bombing Iran?
No,
Or are we
it's
bombing
no.
Iran at all?
I
No,
thought we were
it's,
doing
it's Syria. Yeah, it was
because they were such a
supposedly
huge threat to us right now.
well, supposedly it was Iranian funded base or area that we bombed in Syria.
And Carlo, honestly, I really do wish that World War II would have ended all conflict, but you know, humans.
Yeah, they're a pain in the ass when it comes to peace.
You know, if they just dropped more nukes around the world,
That would have solved it. It would have solved the pesky
bomb
human
us all
problem.
back into the Stone Age.
Yeah. Thomas Potts, you're right. World War I was supposed to be the war to end all wars. Didn't happen. And give my
In fact, it
regards
wasn't
to your
called
sister.
World War One until after World War II. It's just called the Great War.
Give my regards to your sister. I salute all those men and women who are still serving, even though the army screwed me.
Well, buddy of mine, we were talking one time, and we were just. It doesn't matter, like where you're at in the military, like regardless of rank, how many years. Eventually, you're gonna get that big green weenie.
Oh yeah, you are.
It does. You know what I mean? Like everyone's gonna get it. It'd be different, you know, degrees of or a different amount of inches that are going into you, but we're all gonna get a taste.
Oh yeah, I've gotten shafted by the VA.
That's an entirely different beast. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the VA is an entirely different beast. Oh my god. Whew. Yeah, well, at least I don't have to have medical insurance anywhere else. But at the same time,
oh, see, I use TRICARE, man. I don't even go to the VA. Like, it's just I don't.
yeah,
I went one time for an appointment. Well, I went one time for an appointment, and they're like, I go, and they're like, all right, cool. We'll call you and let you know when your appointment is. Okay. 6
Yeah.
months later, they call and they're like, hey, good news. We have you an appointment. It's in 4 months.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I already went to go see somebody. Like, you can cancel that.
Yeah, even with the impact team I'm with now, it still takes a while to get appointments. So,
Oh, you have an impact team? I don't have an impact team.
well, there's your problem.
I don't even know what that is.
Let's see. It's 2 physicians, 2 counselors, a couple of physical therapists, that kind of thing. They all work together. I'm out of the Prescott VA. Ironically, not as good as the Phoenix VA. And remember, 5 years ago, the Phoenix VA was at the bottom of the list.
Oh, they were just awful.
Yeah.
So, since I've been going to the Phoenix VA, because I happen to be staying down here for a while. You know,
That
it
was
was,
good.
That was a heavy sigh.
it was
Yeah, was it
80
that bad?
freaking degrees today. It gets up to 80 degrees in my little mountain town in the summertime, not in the winter.
Not in the winter. Oh,
Bork, bork.
Is Parrot Head in here?
He was. He might be lingering. He might have gone to sleep.
I see your fucking meme, Parrot Head.
Who knows?
I am
Fister.
Swedish, by the way, and I
Get out of here
cook.
with that fister
So-
talk.
I like that whole Swedish chef look. That's why I switched to that from the drunken
Turkey,
philosopher.
turkey, turkey. Pork, pork.
Burk, burk, tick the bitter, tick the chicken in the
Chicken, burkity, burk.
burk.
Parrot sends me a hateful meme and then doesn't even stick around. Oh, there he is.
Oh, I like his last one. He says, to quote Robin Williams on German comedy, knock, knock. We ask the question to you.
Bourbon goes in, wisdom comes out. I love it. Oh, that's fantastic. White trash Barbie, even better. I'm not showing that one at all, ever.
Oh Lord. Parrot Head posting something.
Check the chat group.
Oh my.
Jedi Bill, you want to put
Praise
the link
Mr.
to the Insomniac Soup Class Acts in there? People can go check out the pictures in there. I'm not gonna bring them
I
up.
can't put a link to the class acts to Twitter in here
Why not?
because that's a private group.
Oh, I give up. I don't know how technology works.
Oh.
I click on a button and I go,
And-
"Hello,
and-
everybody."
And it's limited. I mean, there's like 34 people in the class acts.
Is there? Well, what's
Yeah.
another 20?
I don't.
Yeah, you'll be
Wait,
fine.
what?
Andrea.
I just can't link it.
Andrea's here. Hello,
Hey,
Andrea.
Andrea.
Finally, Deadwood's over. Gosh.
I know Parrot Head. I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah. Which group are you in, Andrea? Or I could just DM you directly, I guess. I don't know. I haven't had a problem with trolls, so Yeah,
No,
either.
only I have that problem. They're so funny anyway.
where did I put Andrea? There you are. Ta-dum. Ta-da.
Ta-dum.
Is Andrea in that Twitter group that I'm in there, Bill, Jedi Bill?
Yeah. It should be. Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't know. I'm part of so many groups. It gets confusing after a while. How many groups am I in? You know.
I'm only in 2. And thank God. I don't think I could handle being in more.
1, 2, 3, 4. I happen to be in 4. I honestly have no idea how I got into 4 groups.
Oh, man, I have no idea.
You were roped in, and then you said something.
Oh, look, there's Andrea. Hello, Andrea.
Hey, Andrea.
Hi guys, how are you?
Good.
Good. I just got off the other thing, so I'm all keyed up.
Yeah, Deadwood.
Listen, folks, she got off. I'm sorry, I'm a man. I'm a toxic male.
Yeah, I was Andrea. I was making fun of Fat Steven Seagal because he asked you if you had anything you wanted to thrust into the conversation, and I
Wait,
wrote
who's
to him.
that Steven Seagal?
He was in that group with you and Yeti last night, and I'm pretty sure that was you.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And Kate was in there, and I'm like, "What is with the double entendres? Thrust?" And
Actually,
he's like, "I didn't even know I said that." I'm like, going, "You're that gone that you're not even aware when you say fucked up shit to people."
I can't
Yeah.
even say entendre.
you're funny. Hey, do you guys mind if I invite my brother to come up here?
Absolutely
at
not.
all.
Okay,
I mean, not
There's
at all.
so much sausage already, but oh well.
hold the
Yeah.
lines, callers. You guys talk
Well-
amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
Insomniac Soup does tend to be a sausage party.
I mean, most streams on here do.
Are you guys staying up for the WandaVision drop? Is that why you happen to be up tonight?
I'm actually I am
no.
waiting for it.
Jedi Bill said he didn't want to do the soup, and I was like, you can't go without soup. So here
And I
am.
had soup earlier, so
Otherwise, I'd be in bed right now.
I'm checking to see if it's dropped already because it's 1:30 here.
I'm not in my insomniac cycle right now. My insomniac cycles are unpleasant. I drink a lot more when I can't sleep.
Okay, he's coming.
Ew, gross.
Oh,
Yeah,
shush, you people. It's like you're whittling down the number of words I can use at all ever.
Oh, that was done a long time ago. We just repeat them.
Lives.
Oh my
Yeah,
God!
it's-
Oh, it's the cat.
Yeah, I get around like my daughter. She's an adult now, and she has just got her mind is always in the gutter. Anything I say, she twists.
Hey, Mr. Fat Cat.
Hey, Jedi Bill, show your cat and see if they get into a fight.
My cats are they're out. They're running about. They're not around right now.
3 a.m. Eastern time?
No,
That means
3
it
3
drops
a.m.
in
Eastern.
about
It
half an
drops
hour.
Midnight Pacific. That's when it drops.
So about half an hour.
Press allow.
Cool. I'm not set up to watch it, so.
I am.
Well, no, I'm set up to watch it on my phone, but I'm not set up to watch it on a stream. It's a good thing I was planning on ending at 1 o'clock.
Meh. I love it. Meh. Hey, Peter. It's Joe. High five. Giggity, giggity.
Here's the link to Miss Andrea Seebeck, folks. Everybody, subscribe
Oh, you're
to Miss
so
Andrea.
Oops. Oh, will you?
Huh?
Who
Yeah.
is Glarf?
Clarf.
Who?
Glarf.
That's my brother. His name is William
Oh.
Seabrook, or Glarf. And I have to walk out of the room that he's in so we don't get an insane echo going on.
Sorry
Thomas
about that,
Potts,
Glarf.
I am very much here and awake. See?
Thank you for
I
joining
wear
us,
my-
Glarf.
No.
Yeah,
Hey,
William.
You're official Jedi Bill merch.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Of course. Always.
I own some, but I for our show, and I never wear it.
Will,
Keith
if
wears
you-
it all the time.
My Will Glarf, if you click the button below that says cam mic,
No,
and then you go to the camera, you can
I
switch.
got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear my brother is a brilliant computer guy. He's just never
Oh.
done this live streaming stuff before.
I believe you.
Yeah,
do.
sometimes I have trouble with the. Well, hello.
Well, at least we can hear you.
And he's gone.
Oh, Oh, he probably
Hey,
hit the leave
okay,
studio.
don't everybody act like me just because I'm here.
No,
Crying out
he's,
loud.
he's still in the studio.
My favorite
He's
thing is
still in
like
the studio. He just deactivated all of his,
Oh,
his
okay.
media devices.
Oh, is that what
There
happened?
we go.
There he
is.
Sometimes it takes me a couple of tries to get the camera to work properly, but
yeah, you've not done a live stream until you do one with Fanzine, because he's got that Ohio internet. And he just drops out in the middle of his own show. He drops out.
Brothers and sisters constantly pointing at one another.
Got it. No,
Yeah.
hit. Bam.
Hey, if
He's
we
my
get-
big brother.
If we get 3 more, it's Brady Bunch.
Oh.
Exactly.
Shoot, I haven't used the Jedi Bunch in a long time. It's a totally different Jedi Bunch, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's a story about a man named Glarf.
Glarf. Glarf. I wrote a song about Glarf.
So yeah. So I brought my brother up here. He's gonna be doing some stuff.
There it is.
Where is everybody? There's usually more people, and it's not. Maybe is this Jedi's channel or is this your PC?
This is Mr. CCTV's.
Yeah.
Maybe they can't find you, but that's a good thing because then they'll all go subscribe to you, CC.
That would be nice. Again, when I went over, I have to say this: when I went over 200 subscribers, I didn't notice until Jedi Bill congratulated me. I was like,
Yeah.
"What?"
Nice.
Yes. I did.
All right, I'm back.
Oh,
I'm
kind of busy
I'm not
with life,
subscribed to
you
you.
know.
I'm going to subscribe to you now while I'm doing that. There we go. Ah, look at that, CCDV. I'm
I put
subscribed to you.
everybody's
Wait for it. There's the Jedi bunch. Oh, not the best of all possible pictures, is it? Ah, well, whatever. I'm
No,
in
it's
there.
great.
You can see me. I'm on the left.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I am up to 74 subscribers, you guys.
Woohoo!
Awesome.
Yeah.
Feeling very cool about that because I only had like 30 something the other day. So I'm hoping to get to 100 before. I'm driving out to Ohio tomorrow. In fact, in a matter of hours. It's going to take us like 3 days to get there, but we're leaving in the morning. Not that either my kid or I are asleep right now. But we're going to be in Iowa where my kid goes to school. And I'm going to meet up with Rosetta, if any of you have ever met Rosetta. And we're going to do a stream from Riverside, Iowa, which is what? It's the future birthplace of James T. Kirk.
Yeah.
Stop
What do you
talking
got
about
there,
my
Jerry?
age.
What do you got there, Jerry?
We just broke 1,400.
Woo!
Oh, wow. That's fantastic.
Andrew, you're not pregnant, are you?
Lord,
We got
no.
like over 123 in the last 30 days because Keith and I started guesting on other people's shows.
Well, there you
And
go.
people are like, who is this Gary guy? He's a real asshole. and the black guy is so nice.
He is nice. He's really nice. I like him a lot. Gary's okay.
You
I'm
might
a
get
dick.
one whole subscriber from me.
Who is it that you?
My partner Keith, he's at work right now. He works all
Sorry
night.
about that, Mad.
I don't
Keith-
know him.
Keith is like the sweetest. I mean, he's my best friend, and we met. I'm a comic book artist and movie and posters and shit like that, and I was a guest at one of the cons that he helped manage for years, and he came over to the table and I joked. I said, man, I've been needing a black friend. You really fit the bill.
I love it. You really fit the bill. I love it.
And so we hung out after the first night of this convention and we just talked for hours. And it was like going, oh my God, if you're a woman, we'd be married. This is crazy.
That's
you know,
awesome.
and we're like that. We get on I get mad at him sometimes. He'll call me on the phone and he'll start off on one of his rants and he'll be going for about 45 minutes. I'm like, dude, save this for a show.
Yeah.
Stop doing this on the phone for free.
That's what my brother and I do. Yeah.
Considering that Andrea works for NPR, we should
Worked.
be talking like this.
Oh, shush.
I'll get close to the microphone.
Andrea,
Why do
that's
you
what
think I left?
Hi, Andrea. How are you doing, Andrea?
when I was living in Austin, they used to have
Would you
a
like
guy.
to try my sweaty balls?
Yeah, right. Good times. Good times.
He was murdered by his mother. And what they didn't know was that actually his mother was also his sister.
Hardy har. What were you saying, Will? Glarf?
No, that's what I would mentioned earlier. When I lived in Austin, there used to be a guy who would do a bit in the morning, Jim Mitzler's Pulse of the Planet. And his speaking drove me nuts because it was just like that. It was like, I'm Jim Mitzler, and this is the Pulse of the Planet. And it would drive me crazy.
Yeah.
Andrea?
Yes,
see
sir.
See my avatar?
I do. Yes.
That's Keith. Isn't he good? That's my artwork. I drew him.
Awesome. Do you guys wait? Do you guys run the channel together, or is he somebody else?
There are three of us. There used to be four. Susan, who used to work with Nerdrotic and Doomcock. She was part of our show for the first year, but her schedule with the magazine work that she's doing and the switch she did in her career just led her away. And I mean, she's still one of our best friends, but it's just three of us now. We got Game Girl, who has her own show.
Oh yeah, I've seen her around. Yep.
That's Devin. She's a close friend, and then Keith and I do our show, which is just pop culture minefield. Sometimes it's 80s stuff. Sometimes we do scoops based off of Geekosity, Mikey Sutton, because he's a close friend of ours. And then sometimes we do our 80s series, which season 3, we're starting our 3rd season here with Tom from Midnight's Edge. And we're doing 1984, all the best sci-fi from that year.
Okay.
Over an hour and a half with Tom.
Was Buck Rogers still on? No,
it's sci-fi movies. We're not talking TV.
Oh, okay.
But we are going to be starting a new series this season, which is just encompassing everything fucking awesome from the 80s. And we're going to talk about Buck Rogers, not Battlestar Galactica 1980. We will not talk about that.
Tiffany.
Oh, come on. You got to talk about,
man. Sorry.
You got to talk about 1980.
But we're going to be talking about all the best, Airwolf.
Did you guys see that movie,
Thunder.
Enemy Mine? I think that was.
Love
was
that movie.
Oh, it's a great movie.
I saw that movie.
86.
Go ahead, Jedi Bill. Show your little movie there again. Go ahead.
Wait, what? I saw that in the theater. So if that was 1986, I must have been in 6th grade.
Ooh, Manimal.
No, it was 85. 85. I just double checked.
Manimal. You know the guys from.
Oh my God, who watched Manimal?
The guys from MST3K
I
did a riff on Manimal.
Yeah.
Manimal.
Yes. Good job, Jedi.
Simon McCorkindale. Come on, man. That guy was cool. Died way too young.
Oh my God.
I love riffing
Street Hawk.
movies. I'm not very good at it, but I love riffing movies. I really do.
One of the things we've been talking about doing as a group is getting public domain movies and either riffing on them or redubbing them completely live.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Redubbing them live would be really difficult. Me and my friends used to get together.
It's fun. Yes.
Yeah, we used to get together and turn the sound off and just start.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
One of my best friends.
That was so much
Matt
fun.
McGuire, who's the artist for Gwar. He does all their comic books and shit. He and I were just the best of friends in Virginia growing up, and we would go hang out in his basement and watch really, really bad movies and turn the volume all the way off like you did. And just a bunch of us would sit down there and we'd pick a character and we'd do the whole movie dialogue.
That guy's probably thrown fake guts on me. I've seen Gwar.
I guarantee you he has. Matt
so
McGuire.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Fredericksburg, but then I moved to Stafford, and that's where he lived.
God, yeah.
And his parents were like, I fucking love those people. He'll go, hey Gary, man. My dad said to say hi. He's a retired Marine, badass fucking dude. He inspired me as a soldier. And
Fredericksburg.
Yeah, Fredericksburg, Virginia.
No, Fredericksburg.
Yeah, Frederick. Well, we just call it the Berg.
The Berg.
The
Yeah.
Berg. And
I'm from. We're from Annapolis, DC. Area.
Oh, well,
yeah.
DC was my stomping ground.
Right. I know Ian Mackay. I know Wino Weinrich. If you know any of the people from the hardcore punk scene, then.
No, but I know Steve Niles, who grew up in the Crystal City area, and we found out one day that we both played in punk bands. When he was in a band, I forget the name of it. I was in the band The Smelly Pubes, and I played.
God's sake.
And I was the drummer.
That is my garage band name. Carlo Albanese says, I've been listening to Paul McGann.
That's a long name.
Dictators on Spotify. He hasn't talked about Bird of Prey 5 yet. but I haven't heard all the episodes.
I love
either.
Carlo. Carlo's a great guy.
Carlo's funny as hell. He also did one for you.
Me?
Let's see this one here.
NPR, nice people
Nice
relaxing.
people relaxing.
Oh, he always does the end. He has like 1,000 names for NPR. I think he had no idea what NPR was because he's up in Blackpool, he's in England.
When I was in high school, my garage band was called Mary Mo Jisen. And yes, every concert we went to, it was mispronounced.
I was in this one band with Keller Williams, who's really popular on the indie circuit, and he.
I know Keller Williams. She plays with Dar.
No, it's a dude.
That's okay. I'm thinking Dar Williams. Go ahead.
And Keller, he was the lead guitarist, lead vocalist in our band, and he kept like doing these covers of what is that one band, The Cure, and we were doing so many Cure, and we didn't have a name yet. So I joked during one of our practice sessions. I said, "We're doing so many Cure songs. Why don't we just call ourselves The Symptoms?" and he goes, "Oh, I like it." And I'm like going, "And you're fucking high." And he goes, "That makes me like it even more." So that's what we went by while I played with him, was The Symptoms. And it was just total new wave. I missed the doing the punk rock because I'd write fucked up songs like about this Russian dude I didn't like, commies on welfare. And
Punk rock was a lot easier because there were only 3 chords in it.
Yeah, it was fast. Song's over in 2 minutes.
Were you talking about Keller Williams as in like string cheese incident?
Keller.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Oh boy. Yeah.
Yeah,
I just saw him in Annapolis last summer.
In fact, if you go to his Facebook page, in his photos, his mom, I found photos of us at one of our practices at his mom's house. And so I sent them and they posted them on the Facebook page, me playing drums, Keller playing. And then he got on my drum kit. And I was always like, you suck as a drummer, man. You really do. Yeah, Keller and I go way back. I fucking love that guy.
Kidney in the Cooler is brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Thomas Potts. We got to say hi to Thomas Potts. I love that guy too.
Yes.
Okay. I said hi to Thomas Potts a long time ago.
I'm sorry. I'm
It's
just
not
catching
my
up.
fault you were watching Dead.
Oh, and I actually forgot to mention something. Carlo said something about Keith, and Keith is not a plumber. Keith is a custodial employee of the University of Missouri in Springfield, Missouri.
You're kidding. That's where I'm going. I'm actually working for the University of Missouri right now.
No shit. Well, I'm
In
just
Columbia.
in Joplin. I'm in Joplin.
You're kidding. Well, I'm driving
I'm totally
out to
lying.
Iowa.
I'm not in Missouri. I am telling the truth.
Totally
I'm
amazing.
in Joplin, Missouri. I'm an asshole. Yeah, Keith lives in Springfield. I used to live in Springfield. And then I met this amazing woman who's gaming right now. As I look over at her. What?
Oh, I heard the kiss. Mwah.
Aw, that's
Love you.
sweet.
Oh man, she called me asshole.
I like her. She's a good
I
one.
do too. She's awesome. And we live in Joplin.
Cool.
It's been a crazy winter here. Let me tell you.
Route 66.
It went from fucking below zero, to the next day, after 5 days of just nightmarish winter weather, to 50 to 60 degrees, and the recluse spiders started coming out. And I'm like,
Oh my God.
I don't know
right.
why I came back to Missouri, but I fucking love this place. But
It's
spiders.
I love Springfield. Joplin. I think I covered.
It's the curiously
tornadoes
gay.
there?
It's a curiously gay-friendly city in Missouri.
Isn't it the tornado?
We're all in
too?
the tornado belt. I mean, Joplin was a national disaster just a few
That's
years
right.
back. A lot of people were killed. You drive down the streets here now, and there are just entire areas that are flat where buildings used to be. Then you can see
Yeah.
the foundations. It's kind of eerie.
I'd like to thank Lucifer for subscribing to all of us.
Yeah.
All hail Lucifer.
Andrea, did you actually
All
get to
hail
Joplin?
Lucifer.
Did I get to Joplin?
Yeah, were you in Joplin?
Yeah,
No,
but
so
I covered Joplin had a bunch of tornadoes maybe 15 years ago too.
No. Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
The worst one happened about, what was that, 5 years ago? Oh, she left the room. Fuck it.
Yeah.
It was like 5 or 6 years ago, and it just destroyed this place. And thank God nobody I knew got killed. I was just like just dreading the news the next morning.
Gotcha. I was there in 2011. There were a bunch in
So
2011.
you've been in more sections of Route 66 than you thought.
Oh, yeah. I see. I don't know where anything. I spent a long time with Roy Blunt out in Springfield because I think he lives in Springfield, and Roy
Can't
Blunt's the
stand that guy.
senator. Yeah. But I'm a journalist. You know, it has nothing to do with
I
whether
am
I like
too, but entertainment. But I still don't like him.
yeah. Well, he.
It winds from.
What's that? Oh,
No,
Route 66. Yeah.
Chicago to LA. That's what it is. Aye.
Oh, you should totally
Good
sing
Lord.
on the show. Just everybody stop talking. Sing.
It
That's
winds
Saturday.
from Chicago to LA.
Oh man, this is so good.
1,000 miles all the way. Get your kicks on Route 66.
I have never heard somebody sing and sound like they're doing spoken word at the same time.
Yeah.
You hit one note, and that was the only note you hit.
That. I apologize.
Wait, you've heard
Your-
Bob Dylan,
Your
right?
range is one note.
That's very
I
Bob
don't
Dylan.
know what you're talking about.
At least it's better than Johnny Cash, who I love Johnny Cash, but that guy
Yeah.
couldn't even talk in key.
Oh,
My name's Johnny Cash.
Hi, I'm Johnny Cash.
No. Johnny Cash. He would drop it when he would speak. I just like, I fucking love Johnny Cash. He is a fucking dude.
Hey, we do karaoke on Saturday nights. So
What, on
you're
here?
welcome to-
Oh,
not
I-
on my channel. No,
I-
not on my channel.
yeah, you can send the invites. I won't show up. I hate karaoke.
Everybody, let's all help Mountains of Elysium get more subscribers. So let's all subscribe to Mountains of Elysium. There you
where's
go,
the
Mountains. I just
see.
linked it in the chat.
Okay,
I
good.
see it. I am.
All right, we got about 10 more minutes until WandaVision drops. So let's go around the panel. Jedi Bill, plug your channel.
Bless
I'm
you.
Jedi Bill 797.
You.
Normally, the soup is on my channel, and sometimes I do morning blends. Well, I'm trying to take a break because I'm kind of burnt out from broadcasting so many soups. But I'll get back to doing it. I'll be back, so don't leave. Don't leave. I'll be on the air here and there.
That's why you got a
Everywhere.
broadcasting partner, brother. All right, Gary, what do you got?
What do I got for what?
Plug your channel. I know you got a hell of a lot more subscribers than me and you.
We are, well, hold on. I'll get you the link. Jeez, Maria, I didn't know I was going to do this. Was not prepared. I don't have a speech written.
You like me. You really like me.
What did I say to somebody the other night? I said, oh my God, I'm looking at my calendar and it said that on this day a year ago, I showed up at so-and-so, one of the other people, panelists that were talking, house and beat the shit out of him with a sock full of soap. Oh, wait, no, that's for next week.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Here you go, man. I'm going to send you the link so you can share it. There you go. Everybody do Swedish Chef. Bork, bork, bork.
Bork, bork, bork.
Kermit the Frog here.
Who was it? Somebody I was watching earlier today was playing old Jim Henson coffee commercials from the DC area in like the 60s.
Oh, way back in the late 50s, early 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah, before
They were
Sesame Street.
so awesome. Who was that?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised with Tom from Midnight's Edge, because we went into a big long thing about that, and then of course he and I were doing dueling Kermits, and yeah, it's like we were talking about the early days how Kermit came up doing coffee and shit like that, but the first, a lot of people don't know who the first Muppet is, was Rolf the
It was
dog.
Rolf. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. And he's
And-
he's not a dog. He's like this weird. I mean, neither of them look like they're supposed to look, but they're obviously Rolf.
Hey, I'm
and
Rolf
Kermit.
the dog.
Yeah. Can't live with them. Can't live without them.
Yeah, it's wabbit season right now. We'll get back to duck season pretty soon.
Be
I'm a wabbit.
very quiet. I'm hunting wabbits.
All right, Andrea, plug your channel. I want to hear more about your amazing tech geek friends that are going to be on.
Well, okay, so I had the guy who's the head of engineering for NPR on a few days ago to talk, just specifically to talk to my YouTube people. Sorry, it's not the right time of day for me to be on camera. Okay. Let's see. To talk, his name is Neil T-Vault, and he talked all about how to make yourself sound great on YouTube and live streaming. And so that was a live thing, and I've just finished cutting it down so that there are some, good shorter clips of that, and I'll have those up shortly. Mainly what I'm going to be doing is starting Monday, I'm going to be doing a morning news kind of roundup and fun talk, like not I hate you because you vote this way, or I love you because you do, or whatever. But real, like, and not annoying and boring either. This is not an NPR show. And
I like that because, like, Keith and I, we are politically diverse from each other, and yet we have never had an argument in all the years that we've been friends.
Yeah.
And he's very liberal. I'm very conservative, and we talk politics all the time. We just don't argue. We agree to disagree, and that's it.
That's what I love about this community, and that's what I love about the people here. And I've had such great
you find a lot of it in Missouri.
Yes, that's true. Oh, and Iowa and places that are much more mixed. It's, there isn't this idea that, like, oh, I hate you because you voted for Trump. You would, like, hate most of your neighbors or half your neighbors. It's really annoying the way.
Aren't you pronouncing Missouri wrong though?
I'm not from Missouri, so I don't say Missouri.
Yeah, I've lived here long enough, because I went through boot camp here, basic training.
Fort Lost
and I
in
swore,
the woods.
and I
Congratulations.
swore. I remember we went out on field training exercise, and I told the guy sitting next to me during guard duty, I said, I will never live in this fucking state. I will never fucking live here. Handful of years later, I'm fucking living here, had a kid here. Oh.
Yeah. It's a great, you know what? I think the first time I went to Missouri, I went to Springfield first, and there is something about the Ozarks, man. And my Will Glarf there, and I have deep roots in Arkansas, so I think the Ozarks call it.
Arkansas. Yeah. My family is from Kansas. That's our Kansas.
Yeah, Arkansas.
No, it's our Kansas.
I've gotten used to calling it Missouri.
Yeah, no, I don't.
I've been here so long, over 20 years.
I do call Nevada instead of Nevada.
Same here.
That's mostly because East Coast liberals call it Nevada, so I like to call it Nevada. I like to call people what they call themselves.
I'm just a contrarian. That's my name. I'm not Andrea. I am Andrea.
So anyway, I'm basically going to be doing that, and hey, if you want a chick on your panel who can talk about pop culture shit and news, invite me on. I'm happy to be there. I know everybody's always looking for chicks.
Keith and I'll invite you on because we like doing that. In fact, our third season is going to be nothing but episodes with guest hosts.
And then what do you do? Just like fuck off for a season?
Well, we took a break. I took a break for almost 2 months, and we've had like one episode in the can, threw it away, and re-recorded it with Tom from Midnight's Edge. It's like, fuck it, throw it away.
Yeah.
And I just need it because I do all the editing, and I do all the actual labor on the show. Keith just shows up and he's like, "Hey, I'm the cool black guy. I'm going to lay some knowledge on you, and then Gary has to do all the work, putting it all together."
Glarf, you got a YouTube channel?
Yeah, Glarf.
I'm actually just getting ready to debut the Glarf channel. That's not actually my name, so it's not quite up yet. But within the next week. It will be so. Glarf.
So
It's
no, we
called
can't
Glarf.
subscribe to it.
What?
What?
Yeah, you're up, aren't you, Will? Can't we subscribe to you now?
Yeah, actually, you can. It's up.
Jesus
It's up.
Christ! Do you not know the first rule of marketing?
No, I've never been much of a marketer.
I may not have content right now, but I've got a channel. Subscribe to it, please.
That's right.
Okay.
You got nothing to watch.
And I appreciate if you have 5 stars for that.
Right. When they call you after this phone call. Is it just called Glarf, Will? What's the name of the channel?
Well, Glarf. It's either going to be Glarf. I haven't decided yet, but it's going to be.
What do you already have?
Glarf? It's called Glarf.
I can't. When I search for it, it's not there yet. It just
That sounds
populated.
like
in
an
the database.
acronym for something.
What's that?
Put the
does.
link in the chat. But I
Oh
don't know.
shit!
Okay, I
Don't
don't know.
Google it. Don't Google it.
Oh, well, oh.
You won't
Gotcha.
like what you find. It's like on Twitter we had this like huge. I don't know if you saw that, Jedi Bill, the huge thing that was going on after I googled Kermit porn,
Oh, no, what is that one?
and it just went insane. Just all this fucking like people were posting pornographic pictures of Muppets.
Is that what was going on? Okay, I heard about.
So what is going to be?
And
on
I
your
started
channel?
it because I said I posted a picture of Kermit and Miss Piggy and doing doggy style. I put a little Kermit head to censor the in between, and then I wrote, "Do not Google Kermit porn." And then everybody was doing it, and I'm like, I said not to.
Yeah. So, Glarf, what is going to be on your channel?
Glarf.
Just Glarf.
Well, mostly Muppet porn.
Yeah, maybe. There might be Muppet porn. Yeah.
It's not really porn because they don't have genitals.
Or clown porn. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Ew.
that would freak me out. I'd have nightmares.
Ew.
I gotta tell you, I don't like clowns. This kind of scare me.
All right, we got 2 minutes till Wanda drops.
I don't know. I
everybody.
don't know if I'm not sure. I could be wrong. I don't know exactly. It dropped Pacific time, but I don't know if it was
Did you just say specific time?
Pacific.
Midnight Pacific. It's coming
Well,
up.
yeah, don't worry about
It
it.
sure sounded like he said specific.
Pacific.
Corn.
Thank you.
All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this one up. Thank you again for being on the panel. I appreciate it, guys.
Well, thanks for inviting me, man.
Thank
Oh, absolutely. And
too.
tomorrow night, same place, same time. We may go longer because I don't think anything drops on Friday nights. So
No.
I love it, Jedi, that you're taking a night off by being on the stream.
that's
I don't know what
odd.
happened to Mad Mardigan, but wish him a good night.
It's a staycation.
Yeah, right.
All right, everybody. I'll see you on the following WandaVision channels coming up very soon. Obviously,
they'll be
it's going to be all we're talking about all day.
Yeah.
Wanda Vision.
Prosper and long life.
Well,
It was
okay.
so-
Don't blame me if it's not. It hasn't quite dropped yet, so I think I can be off on the time.
No, I think you're right.
Right.
It's still 1 minute to midnight in the Pacific.
1 minute to midnight.
Did you say specific?
1 minute to midnight.
All right, I'm into getting